All right. Happy Wellness Wednesday. My name's Angel Falk. I'm the fitness angel, and I'm here to share hope and healing and just a wonderful, healthy hack that I started in 2012, actually. And I know many of you have started. So if you're watching this now, that's wonderful. If you watch it later, that is great too. Always feel free to, you can chat, use the chat box and to ask any questions. I know we got Brandy and Ellen who can answer. Allison could, but she's driving. So that would be awesome. And of course, if you watch this later, let us know any questions you have. But I live here in Franklin, Tennessee. And hey, Barbara.
Yay.
Hey, we're just getting started.
Awesome.
Yes. So I have always been into health and fitness. I was actually a school teacher for 5 years. My degree's in education, and I taught school and then became a stay-at-home mom. Couldn't afford the gym because we were watching our budget very closely. So I got a job at the gym folding towels. That's what I did. And then I was always on the front row of all the fitness classes, loved it. And the coordinator said, you should be teaching classes. So that's how I started in fitness and just got one certification after the next, lots of certifications, loved it. And then life was going really well, and then started losing hearing in 2006. And after several doctor's appointments, finally got an MRI in 2009, and I had a tumor on my brain with tails intertwining my nerves on my brainstem. So we had to have a very serious surgery. I say we. I felt like it was we. It's the whole family, right? You're never going through this stuff alone. So had a 14-hour brain surgery, and I had to relearn everything. They said it may be a year and a half before I was back to normal. So I had to do physical therapy, speech therapy, occupational therapy, facial therapy. I lost function of my nerve, and the whole right side was paralyzed for a while, but got it all back, except for my facial nerve and my hearing. That's permanently damaged. But I was just thankful to have my life semi back to normal. And then a year later at my checkup, I had my MRI, and the tumor had grown back, and we were devastated. So I had radiation, 27 rounds, and that left me with all kinds of possibilities of more damage. Because, you know, anytime you take a medicine or a treatment, there are consequences, right? There are side effects. So after I finally recovered from that, it's a long story. I'm trying to wrap it up short, but I started taking my health more seriously. It was not just about being fit. It was not just about looking good. It was more about living a long life, to be a mama to my babies. That was the most important thing to me, because my kids were 9 and 12 at the time. Those are not easy years for anybody. But anyway, that was my reason why I started seeking out nutrition. And everything I read and the research said we need more fruits and vegetables, because we need the antioxidants that are found in fruits and vegetables. Hey, Dr. Odom.
Hey, how you
Yeah,
doing?
just finishing up my story here. So doing my research, we need more fruits and vegetables. We started trying to eat more fruits and vegetables, and gradually started cutting out some of the other things, and that were not being a blessing to my body, because it's all about blessing your body with health, right? So you can live for others. We are blessed to be a blessing. So I met a nurse who shared Juice Plus with me, and it really changed my life. I didn't know it was going to change my life then, but I started consuming it, got my daughter on it, and I signed up to be a rep to get it at the best price. That's all I cared about at the time, because I wanted my husband and my son to eventually join us as well. And I did start telling, you know, people in my fitness classes and neighbors, and I started getting a good bit of customers, but I wasn't really treating it as a business until Dr. Odom actually called me and said, you've been taking this for a long time. You seem to like it. You're sharing with people. Do you want to make it a business? And I said yes, because I had tried going back into the work world, in the corporate world, in a cubicle for 8 hours a day, and I did not like it. It was not for me. I did not like mean people who only cared about climbing the corporate ladder and and not always being honest and things like that. That was just not for me. So I'm so glad I said yes. And I think it's been almost 4 years now, but just thrilled and so excited that a lot of my customers who were getting great results joined me on this journey. So here we are together sharing. That's what I do, and I love it. So I'm going to share with you what Juice Plus is, what are the ingredients, what can it do for you, what is the cost, because that's one of the best things about it. It's affordable for everybody. And how can you help your children get free products and free complete protein powder, which is the best. So I'm just going to touch on that. I'm going to share the screen. Hey, Trina, glad you hopped in. You got Haley on here. So I'm going to share the screen and go to the website. Here it is. I'm going to shrink us up so I can see it. So what is Juice Plus? I'm going to start out showing you the different blends. Y'all, it's a lot of people think it's a juice. It's not a juice. It's better than a juice. We blend everything and put it in a capsule and a chewable. But here are the different blends we have. We have the fruit, which are apple, peach, cranberry, orange, mango, acerola, cherry, pineapple, prune, date, beet, and lemon peel. It comes in a capsule or a chewable. And then the vegetable blend is the broccoli, parsley, tomato, carrot, garlic, beet, spinach, cabbage, kale, rice bran, and lemon peel. Again, it comes in a capsule or a chewable. And then we have the berries, which are Concord grape, blueberry, cranberry, blackberry, blackcurrant, bilberry, raspberry, pomegranate, elderberry, artichoke, and cocoa. And our omega blend, which is newer. And we're so excited because, y'all, we all need more omegas for our brain health, our skin, hair, nails, kidneys, eyes, our heart. There's just every part of our body that needs more omegas. And ours are all vegan. Everything is plant sourced. We skip the fish. So there's no fishy burps or no fishy taste, and you don't have to worry about toxins, plastics, mercury. They are simply pomegranate seed oil, raspberry seed oil, algal oil, tomato seed oil, safflower seed oil, and sea buckthorn berry oil. And if you just Google what are the benefits of any of these plant foods, you will be amazed what it does for your body. And when you put it all together, it's called synergy. So you get even more benefits. So I'm going to go back up here, guys, because a lot of people ask, how can you possibly get all that in a capsule or a chewable? But we have a short video under the Farm Fresh Nutrition. It shows you how we go from the farm to the capsule. So there's a little visual here, and you can go back and read this if you want. It's on all of our websites, but I'm going to click on this short video to show you how Juice Plus is made. Here we go.
We're in a position to deal with the best growers in the world. And most of these growers specialize in a particular crop. And unlike what we see in the supermarket that goes through a very complex distribution chain and is probably picked a week or two prior to the time you actually buy it, Juice Plus produce is allowed to ripen and is picked at the peak of ripeness. It's important because the nutrient value develops in the later stages of growing. And in fact, we deal with the types of growers who have facilities right there next to their fields where they can instantly clean, wash, and process the fruits and vegetables. And it's the state of the art in terms of preserving the nutrient value of fruits and vegetables. Well, of course, the juice then goes into our proprietary drying process. Everything stays very cold until the very last minute. And then the warmth required for drying is applied, but it's maintained at temperatures that don't damage the nutrients. It's an enormous difference between the quality of Juice Plus and the quality of typical fruit and vegetable juice drying. So the powders are then shipped to our final manufacturing partners who do blending, encapsulation, packaging. Their equipment is state of the art. Their certifications are second to none. And all of our manufacturing partners, whether they're growers, juicers, encapsulators, they have quality control procedures that we have reviewed and approved at every step of the way. All of our partners have their own labs, do their own testing, and they provide certificates of analysis that match our specifications before they ship the product. Quality control is essential for a quality product. And I can say with complete confidence that there is no nutraceutical or nutritional support product made in the world at a higher quality than Juice Plus.
Yay, I love that so much. If you scroll to the bottom of this page, we share that we are NSF certified. I like to say it's better than organic. Everything is tested by a third party, not Juice Plus, and it ensures that what's on the label is actually in there and there's nothing else. So they check for herbicides, pesticides, all those things, mold, mildew, and a lot of these other vitamins or supplements on the shelf are not even tested. So it's so good that we have that. And I will show you the research here because you probably want to know why take this. What will it do for me? And I love that we are the most researched nutritional product in the world. I love that so much. And other places do this. Universities and hospitals come to Juice Plus and say, we want to do the research, and we simply give them the product and they do the research, and it's published. So you have peer-reviewed journals where they put this. Places like Vanderbilt, MD Anderson, top notch. And then we have over 15,000 medical professionals who recommend this. Here are just some of the journals. Over 20 medical and scientific journals have published studies on Juice Plus, including all of these. And if you go to the results, you can see we have so many different parts of the body that have been tested. The first thing I love is it's bioavailable. That means it gets in your bloodstream. You're not just gonna have expensive urine, as some people like to say. Dental health, heart health, the immune system, so many different areas. And if you are curious about any of this, you can click and read all you want. I love the quality of life study. Women who had ovarian cancer had better outcomes when they added Juice Plus. So important. And if you look at the expert here, we have all kinds of different doctors who with different backgrounds, because this is simply nutrition. And I love to point out we have our own doctor on the call here. Where is he? There he is, Dr. Odom. He's delivered over 17,000 babies, OBGYN, and had great results helping the mamas be healthy so they could have the healthiest babies and the healthiest outcomes. So I'm really proud of that. And I always like to show the cost, because people say, how much can this cost? And that's one of the best things, is it is affordable for everyone. If you get the fruit, vegetable, and berry blend, it's over 30 different foods and only $75 a month. And I like to click on the label here. You can read everything on it. It says nutrition facts. That means it's not a vitamin. If you get a vitamin that's man-made in a factory, it's going to say supplement. But this is nutrition because it's actual food. So that's important to me. And another great plus is look at the carb count. That's so important. You don't want tons of sugar. And if you're juicing, you're getting all the sugar, but none of the fiber. And we add some of the fiber back, which is really important because we know for our gut health, we need more fiber. And let's see. Also, I want to show you the Tower Garden for those who, oh, let me just go back to here. Sorry. We've got the trio, which is what a lot of people start with. And then if you want to see what else we have, here's our other products. We have the protein bars. We have the complete powder. You can't beat the flavor or the taste. Everything's non-GMO, water washed, and 100% vegan. It's got protein, the perfect balance of protein and fiber for your gut, 15 superfoods. So I drink 1 to 2 a day. And then we have the pocket packs if you want to get them prepackaged. Those are great for snacks and treats. And yeah, the Omega Blend's only $30 a month, which I love, $1 a day. So I recommend everyone take that for sure. And then I was going to show you the Tower Garden. Here's the tower garden. You can grow your own food. And if you hear a noise, my driveway's being pressure washed. So I'm sorry about that. But this is our tower garden. I have one. Many of us on this call have one or more than one. But it's just a great way to grow your own food. Classrooms have them. There are grants. If you're a teacher, you know a teacher, we could help them find a grant. And there's a full curriculum. And homeschooling families love this because when kids grow their own veggies, they eat them. You get 30% more food 3 times faster. It grows up. So you save so much land and water and everything else and get more nutrients. I swear it smells better and it tastes better than anything you get in the grocery store. So we have the tower garden, and then we have a virtual franchise that we always want to share because for only $52 a year, you could have your own franchise. That's what Juice Plus is. And you get a virtual office, you get a website, and we are definitely the company with a heart. I always like to show this because we know that children are fighting cancer more than ever. I have a friend with a little 3-year-old in the hospital right now with leukemia. And y'all, our company gives more to St. Jude's than anybody else, over $12 million. So we have a 5K, and mark your calendars for December 5th. We are doing a 5K for St. Jude's. 100% of the money will go to St. Jude's. And we also give to Boys and Girls Club. They get tower gardens. They learn how to grow. They learn how to cook. They learn how to serve, and they learn how to make a business. So that's really important. And then all these other great places are benefited. So we're the company with a heart. We're always looking for new partners. And I think I summed it up. I'm going to stop the share. Did I leave anything important out? Hey, Maria. Hey, Cheryl. Let me know if you think I left anything really important out.
I think you covered it.
All right. All right. Says the doctor. Well, Dr. Odom, tell us why you've been recommending this for over 23 years.
Because I know too much. I know too much. I know what it will do for me, my family, and my patients. And I've seen it firsthand, over 23 years of experience of watching what it does when it gets in the body and goes to work. That's called functionality. That's what all the research is telling us, is how it works in the body. And you saw the different organs and different systems. And it's so impactful when you realize what it will do. And we are just scratching the surface. We're finding so much every year, new things that Juice Plus is doing for us, new things that balanced plant food, whole food nutrition is doing for all of us. And when you mentioned the science, the research, the articles that have been written, and there are lots more in the works, and areas that we haven't even discussed, like what it does to our genetic foundation, how it affects our genes positively, and how the food that we're typically eating affects our genes negatively.
That is so good.
I saw what it did for my patients in their pregnancies and their outcomes, and we just pretty much eliminated complications of pregnancy. So you can't do that with any medicine. You can't do that with hypnosis. You can't do that with 1,000 sit-ups every day. It's nutrition. That's foundational for all good health. And even if you're not pregnant or thinking about having a baby, or even if you're over 60 years old and you're taking the typical 5 to 10 different medications, everybody needs what we have. Nobody else has what we have. Our company was the original, and we have been the leader from day one in taking whole food, plant food nutrition and taking it to a whole nother level. So I love what we have. I love how our company spends their money so that they can do the science and the research to back up what Juice Plus can do for us. So
good.
That's why I'm sharing it with everybody I know.
Right. And I'm putting you on the spot here, but there's so many great studies. I would like you just to give a short little recap of the epigenetic study about turning on the good genes. Can you do a little recap of that study?
Sure. If you want to pull it up, I can, if people want to go to it later, they can read the whole thing. You don't have to. I'll be glad to just do it.
Just tell us and then I can show it.
All right. This was done down in Australia, and they looked at over 1,600 genes and evaluated what whole food nutrition from Juice Plus does in a relatively short period of time. And we know that we can't change our genes, but we can express them. We can turn them on and we can turn them off. Some people call it activate your genes. And we have 23,000 genes, and they only looked at 1,600. But the ones that they looked at were so impacted by whole food nutrition in a short period of time that you can turn on the protective good genes. And they did that, and there were over 1,100 of these genes that were affected positively that turn on and protect us. And they turned off over 500 of these genes, almost 600, that are destructive genes, like the breast cancer gene.
Mm-hmm.
So wouldn't that be something if you knew what you were doing and if you knew that Juice Plus was protecting you and turning off the bad genes? Well, that's what our study showed, and that was almost 3 years ago.
That is true.
Powerful, isn't it?
Yes, that is incredible and powerful. So when I take my Juice Plus and I take these every day, I feel like I have a little Pac-Man inside eating away all the bad genes or eating away all the, what's the word I'm looking for? Just the bad, unhealthy cells. The free radicals. I was thinking that word, free radicals. Just have a little Pac-Man, and then I drink one of my smoothies, usually 2 smoothies. It comes in chocolate or vanilla every day. And when we do our detox, we shoot for 2 smoothies and, of course, our capsules every day, and then 1 healthy meal. And we're in the shred right now. Raise your hand if you're doing the shred right now. Yes. So Cheryl's like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes, I love it. Brandy's drinking her green smoothie. I love it. So y'all guys, the more you put, you got yours too. I finished mine this morning. I got to have another one though. But the more you put this in your body too, the more of the healthy food you start craving. And I told y'all my story at the beginning. I always forget to tell you my tumor's not growing now. People come back and ask me. So I thank God every day. I never want to take a day for granted. There's still a small part there. But we have to go after our health every day as if it's life or death. Every day. If you knew you only had a week to make some changes, you would make some changes, right? So we have to treat that every day because we just kind of float through life sometimes, not taking every day as a gift, not realizing it is truly a gift. And thank you, Dr. Odom, for being on here and always educating us. Y'all, we're doing this call again next week, and we're going to talk more about our community, because I've learned so much just from being a part of this healthy community. And then the week after that, I'm going to share my story in more detail about overcoming this brain tumor. And maybe I can get a slideshow together or something to show y'all some pictures, because I was looking kind of scary there for a while. But anyway, I just want to show that and encourage you all. And I want to remind you that we really have 3 choices when you leave this call. If anybody listens to this later, we want you to know that choice 1 is we have free resources, guys, that we will just give you. We have a free Facebook group you can be added to, where we're always inspiring one another and encouraging one another. And then also, number 2 is we want you to get started with Juice Plus, because everybody can benefit getting this in their body. And when you order at least the fruit and veggie, it's only $50 a month. You get that free for your children, and it comes in chewables. So if they want chewables, or if adults want chewables, we got you covered there too. Of course, we recommend adding these as well. But you also, until the end of the year, get a free bag of Complete. It can be chocolate or vanilla, which is so good and delicious. Who loves your Complete? Yes. I'm telling you, it tastes better than any other protein powder you've ever had. And it's probably a whole lot more nutritious because 15 superfoods, 13 grams of protein, 8 grams of fiber. So good for your gut. So then number 3 is to join our mission. If you have a few family, friends that need this product in your body, we could help you share. We work together as a team. So you're never alone, but it's your own business and we can help you with that. And then you can take it as high as you want. You can just go as far as you want in this company, work it full time if you want. But most people choose part time, and that's great too. So next week, we're going to be talking more about our mission. So if you know somebody who's looking to get healthier, to share health, who's passionate about serving people, invite them on. It's going to be really good. And I'm excited. And Dr. Oden's going to share his full story about how he got started. It'll be great. All right. And Trina's going to share her story. And I think Cheryl's going to share her story. Yeah. We'll see. We'll talk more. I'll give more details later, but we're definitely going to have a great time. So thank you so much. Is there any question anybody needed or wanted me to say anything? Nope. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. Bye. Oh, do you have a question, Dr. Odom?
No, I was going to make a comment.
Okay.
Looks like we've got 3 minutes. If I could fill up 3 minutes just briefly.
Okay.
You're going to talk about community, and we do that every time we have one of these, and I know that's a huge thing for all of us. And we have a program at our conferences that we're doing virtually now, and it's called the Eltons, and it's recognition, and it's the company thanking the people that are at a certain level, and Maria's at that level, and you're not far from it to be able to attend this gala. It's a huge thing, and typically it's a meal. It's Las Vegas or Atlantic City. It's big time entertainment, and a great meal. And then they're constantly during the evening they're recognizing people. Maria's been recognized before more than once for outstanding leadership. And before that, though, they have a happy hour where there are a few adult beverages that are partaken. And Maria, I don't know if you're listening or if you can or if you want to, but the company I'm holding up here, the company sent me this bottle of Spanish wine.
Ooh.
So we can have this is going to be Friday night. We're going to have a toast as if we were at the Eltons. Just one more thing that this company, they didn't have to do this. They didn't have to do this at all, but everybody that's an NMD received this bottle, and it came today, and literally I was late because my doorbell rang and I ran down to see what it was, and this is what the company sent everybody. So what a company, I'm telling you. It's
Yes.
they go way above and beyond.
I love that.
And just bottom line, those of you that are on the call, I know you all know what, and she's talking, Angel's talking about the capsules, the chewables, this powder, the omegas, and all of that. All of this, though, is plant food. This is a way to get concentrated plant food in your body in an easy, affordable, convenient way every day, every day, every day. So all of this, the magic is the consistency. And 33 foods in these 3 different blends, the powders, divided by 30 days in the month. That's $2.50 a day divided by 33 foods. That's 7.5 cents of food. So when you realize what you're getting, this is such a gift from our company. So,
Yeah.
okay, that's my 3 minutes. I just had to fill in the last 3 minutes.
Oh, and I just want to add one more quick thing. We could go on forever, I know. This is the last thing. But y'all see how tan I got at the beach? I had some people say, how'd you get so tan? And I didn't burn, thank God. But Maria was reminding me the protection we get from the Juice Plus. And I just thought that was cool because I'd forgotten about that. And you've told me that too, Dr. Odom. So the plant foods, and you can look it up, it's called photochemicals. I think that's the way they put it. Not phyto, but it said photo. Is that right?
Well, that's what protects you from the sun. Yes.
Yeah.
But antioxidants protect you from all stress, and the sunshine is one of those stresses, and it promotes free radicals. So antioxidants protect you from free radical damage.
Yes.
Too many free radicals are called oxidative stress, also called chronic inflammation. But that's how these plant foods keep you healthy, is they reduce all of this negativity, these free radicals that are injuring your body if they're left unattended or unchecked. So antioxidants neutralize them. And when you're at the beach and you're laying next to somebody who's younger than you but smokes 2 packs a day, they don't have free radicals. They don't have antioxidants at all, because that smoking uses them up. Any stressful event uses them up. So you have all of that protection, and your skin looks better than it ever has.
Yeah. Well, I was just making jokes always about how Juice Plus keeps us young, but there's scientific evidence it does keep us young. It keeps us healthy. And we want to look good. We want to feel good. And I don't know if you're like me, but you want to live a long, abundant life, not a long, sick life. We want to live long and die short, right? So live life to the plus, as we say, and have a wonderful day, guys. And I'll see you back here next week.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. Great job, Angel. Dr. Odom.
Thank you.